This is the WLBT 6 p.m. report.
A Wall Street Journal editorial accuses a former state medical examiner of making mistakes during his examination.
Mistakes that would lead to innocent people going to jail. John Callahar explains in tonight's top story.
As a medical examiner, Dr. Stephen Hayne testifies in court on a weekly basis to his findings from autopsies. His business, Pathology Consultation Incorporated, performs between 1 and 2,000 autopsies a year. But an opinion editorial in the Wall Street Journal over the weekend accuses Dr. Hayne of making mistakes in those autopsies because he performs too many. Senior editor of Reason magazine, Radley Balko, also claims Hayne's testimony about his findings often falls in line with what the prosecution is trying to prove. Hayne's testimony in the trial of Tyler Edmonds claims from the body he examined, 2 people held the gun that killed the victim. Edmonds was 13 when convicted. The Mississippi Supreme Court overturned that ruling earlier this year after throwing out Hayne's testimony. Balko has followed Hayne's work since he started investigating the case against 21-year-old Corey May. May shot Prentice police officer Ron Jones as Jones entered his apartment to execute a search warrant. Hayne testified in that trial also, and May was given the death penalty. It was Balko's work that helped overturn that sentence. May is now serving life at Parchman. Currently, Dr. Hayne receives a lot of business from overloaded county coroners. Each autopsy he performs, Dr. Hayne receives $550. Balko claims that's why Hayne does so many. Haynes refutes that, saying he isn't the only one performing the examinations from his office. Dr. Hayne told WLBT by phone he was tired of the attacks. Hayne says, quote, "We will address the issue in a court of law, and we will have no difficulty proving our point," end quote. Balko wants the state to revisit every case Hayne testified in, as well as requiring contracted medical examiners like Hayne to meet certain professional requirements. In Jackson, John Callahar, WLBT News.
The National Association of Medical Examiners limits the number of autopsies a medical examiner can perform in a year to 250. Now, after 325, that organization will no longer certify a medical examiner's practice. Dr. Hayne says he is certified but could not remember the name of the organization when we spoke with him.
In other news tonight, high